welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Celtics. For Dallas, 4th place in the conference. They're no slouches in the competitive West. Celtics, Mavs, coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
The Mavericks last season traded away Kristaps Porzingis. Can they find a new number 2? Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We'll see. It could be we'll have no second scorer, just guys that play roles at a high level. And you see teams win championships that way, too. I have to put guys in position to be successful and find a way to win." Brian.
Thanks, Allie. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for Dallas, manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Reggie Bullock is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Wood in at the center position. Now here's Doncic, coming off a terrific game against Houston. Here's Tatum. Going inside, and finished off by Tatum.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, defense to pieces there.
Smart against Doncic. Fires from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And he hits the first of 3. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
He hits the second from the line.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And he makes all 3.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Wood passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Wood. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Boston with a rebound. And Luka is the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Hardaway against Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Christian Wood picks one up. This Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Free throw good. Brown. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
And both free throws good for Brown.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Over Smart. And it's Doncic missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Smart against Doncic. Smart with a bucket. Smart has got his second bucket of the night. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them. He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to White. Pass to Horford. Smart outside. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Smart has got 7 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And here's Doncic outside. Horford pulls it in.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
Here's Tatum. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Looking to win the run. And the basket by Wood.
Boy, with a bushel basket full of moves at his disposal, Wood will dominate in the paint if given the opportunity.
Here's Smart. That shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. This game following their win against the Rockets.
That game could have been a lot closer than it was, but they were just too sharp down the stretch.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job closing the door and keeping it out of reach at the end.
Boston with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Smart. White on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Now here's Smart. 7 points in the game. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Puts up a 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Bertans comes in for Bullock. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And it's Kemba Walker in for Doncic. A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has. They keep trading punches, both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
That free throw no good.
Hey, we all know how lethal a shooter Davis Bertans is. I mean, he can knock it down from deep with the best of them. And he's doing all of this despite losing half a finger as a child. Sometimes those disabilities or differences can actually be the fuel for somebody refining their skill at a high level.
Good on the second one. Bertans lost half of that right ring finger in an accident when he was just 13 years old.
But you know, B.A., he never let it get in the way of his basketball dreams. It's amazing that even after that event, that accident, he was able to become a long-range marksman. Remarkable.
Pritchard gets it to go.
Get some style points there. Pretty finish.
.156 left to play in the first. Outside Hardaway. Powell outside. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And it's Brogdon missing. The Mavericks trailing. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Walker's got his second bucket on the night. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Williams against Bertans. Left side Williams. Back to Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Brown inside. Walker covering. A nice shot by Brown. And the Celtics lead by 4. 54 seconds left in the opening quarter. Back to Walker. Bertans, the pass to Walker. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Celtics also with a sub. Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Pritchard gets it to go.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Outside Bertans. On target from range.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Brown. Bertans with some nice D.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Eight seconds left to play in the first. Left side, Brown over Bertans. Marcus Smart has been leading the charge for Boston. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Al Horford out there with Griffin, and it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Doncic. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend at the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, B.A., but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
Doncic against Smart. Shot to stop the run. Dallas, no good that time either.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Griffin. Uses the glass on the layup. Griffin's got his first basket.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Dallas calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Bullock. McGee with it. That one is off. Nice D from Horford. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Here's Tatum. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Right side, White. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Another shot. And Horford with the lay-in. And the Celtics lead by 18.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Bullock. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Reggie Bullock. At the line for two.
That free throw misses. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Tatum passes to Horford. Pass to Smart. Hardaway against Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
And that one falls for Tatum. That one's no good.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Now here's Wood. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And his defense really set the tone. Seemed like he impacted almost every shot that came his way, blocking many. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Smart against Doncic. Shot, left block. Second chance shot. And it's Williams with the bucket inside. And the Celtics lead by 17.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And Dallas calls time here.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team give up a bunch of second chance points, because oftentimes that points to a lack of effort. That's got to be the main topic of conversation during the timeout.
Powell, he's checked in for Bullock. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for White. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Out to Powell. Over Williams. Misses off the right iron. The Celtics have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Brogdon against Powell. And it's Brogdon missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to Wood. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up one.
Well, you look at Wood, and it's his versatility that makes him a tough cover inside and out.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Smart. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
Now here's Doncic. 14 points for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Williams' shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Hardaway. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Celtics making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Here's Brown. 29 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Brogdon. Some solid D from Wood.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Powell's shot is off. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And no good trying to use the glass.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Pass to Brogdon. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Doncic. The kick out to Griffin. Here's Brogdon. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is not the biggest guy, but that does not stop him from being aggressive and assertive inside.
Wood. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to Pritchard. Williams on the wing. Now Griffin. Here's Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Offensive board. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep converting the easy bucket.
The first one falls.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Walker's checked in. And he can't hit the second.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guard spots. He's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
And the Celtics shooting 56% for the second quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Dallas has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
Boston foul. Grant Williams. First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks. Davis Bertans. Frank Ntilikina.
Walker for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
You can see why Walker's participated in the three-point contest. I mean, he's an ideal participant. He's a volume deep ball shooter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so we wrap up the first half. Celtics out in front. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 15 points and 5 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline on the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
The energy on D was disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Reggie Bullock is out there with Christian Wood, and it's Doncic in at the point. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Down low. And Doncic hammers it home.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Pass to Tatum. Goes up at the stripe. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Just continuing to pile it on. Refusing.
Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Boston has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Outside White. Back to Smart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Christian Wood picks one up.
Shooting from Boston.
And he knocks down the first one. Brown, he's checked in for Griffin. Both shots good from the stripe. Dallas has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Doncic on the wing, defended by Smart. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Doncic, and the tip in on the offensive board. Doncic has got 20 points.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
Now here's Smart. 13 points in the game. Here's Tatum. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point. But he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
That one's good from Hardaway.
You know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
Here's Horford, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Mark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He's makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
And so it's Dallas with it, trailing by 13. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Wood. Doncic on the wing. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie against White. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Outside White. It's Smart on the wing. Out to Horford. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. White on the wing. Outside Tatum. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Now here's Doncic. 20 points for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Brown. Over Hardaway. Brown can't hit. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Hardaway finds Dinwiddie. No good with the triple. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Powell comes in for Hardaway. Williams is checked in for Boston. Pass to Doncic. Here's Bullock. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by White. Brown with it. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Brown's got 11 points.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
From deep, here's Doncic. Hits the trifecta.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Pass to Tatum. Takes the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Now Powell. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range. And the Mavericks, another 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And Boston calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
For your junior defense crew.
Making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Brown passes to Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Here's Walker. Kept alive. Dinwiddie passes to McGee. Here's Doncic. Guarded by Brogdon. Back to McGee. 5 to shoot. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Now just a 5-point Boston lead.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Now here's Brogdon, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Up and in on the layup. Brogdon's got 5 now.
Boy, with that strong body and good size, Brogdon's able to finish through contact.
Brogdon against Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Pass to Pritchard. Out to the wing. Brogdon into the lane. Oh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Brogdon. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Celtics making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Griffin passes to Williams. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 13 points in the game.
And Brown is just so physically imposing, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. A different look for Dallas. Bertans comes in for McGee. And it's Ntilikina in for Dinwiddie. And 1:01 left in the third. Oh, got that one up quick. Doncic has got 18 points in just the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Griffin's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And it's Doncic on the drive, and he gets that one.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Here's Pritchard. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Celtics, Pritchard.
Dallas has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Doncic with the bucket.
Excellent finish that time inside by Doncic. He's highly skilled. I mean, that's obvious. What's not so obvious is how big he is. This guy looks me eye to eye.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Celtics with the lead. Now Brown. He's got 13.
Mavericks foul. Luka Doncic. Third personal foul. 15 foul.
First one falls for him.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Both good from the line that time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Celtics out in front. They're up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the center, filling out the middle.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Yep, that one goes.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Smart against Walker. They get the rebound. Smart with the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Hardaway. Banked it in off the glass.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Brown against Hardaway. Second chance effort. And there's the bucket as Horford finishes it off.
Horford being opportunistic there and getting busy pounding that glass.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, this guy is torching them. And so far, their defense hasn't responded.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Ntilikina. And Doncic has subbed in for Walker. Williams has checked in for Boston. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He said to them, quote, "We've worked hard to come back. We have them on the ropes, but we have yet to land the knockout blow. We'll see if they can." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Wood. Shoots over Horford. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. White. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Nice selection that time by White. Going to the floater. Every guard needs to have that in his back pocket.
From deep, here's Doncic. Horford pulls it in.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Doncic against Smart. It's Bullock on the wing. Wood high post. Doncic outside. The 3. The rebound, Celtics. They led by as many as 18. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Shoots from 12. That one off the back iron and out. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here he goes. And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's White. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to White. The three is up. Sinks the tray. And for Dallas, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Christian Wood picks one up.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. He's perfect from the line this time.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. That one on Tatum. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Now here's Brown. Tatum from long range. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
White on the wing. He's covered by Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beyond the arc. And it's good. He hits another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to White. It's Brown on the wing. Baseline jumper. The kick out to White. Goes back up. Some solid D from Wood. Here's Dallas now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Now here's Doncic. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Brown against Hardaway. Drive by Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 13 in the second half.
And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good possession there. They had to stem the tide of this comeback a little bit, and I think they did with that play there.
Now here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. From deep. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Tatum passes to Brown. Here's Smart. Hardaway grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth quarter. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. A little mid-range shot is up. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Marcus Smart.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
This guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. Boston has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Outside Tatum, pass to Brown. And here's Horford. Again, Boston.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Now here's Doncic. There's the triple. It's hauled in by White. Boston on offense. 10-point lead. Here's Brown. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
It's Bullock on the wing. And here's Doncic outside. That one doesn't drop. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jalen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, keep playing my game, no doubt. Just keep executing the game plan, everything will fall in place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.